All right, guys, we're going to do question number 6, and then I'm going to have you try 5 and 7. But now I look at it, and the numbers are off. It should be 5, 6, 7, and then the one with the population density, number 8. All right, there we go. It says, trees that are cut down and stripped of their branches for timber are approximately cylindrical. All right, a timber company specializes in a certain type of tree that has a typical diameter of 50 centimeters and a typical height of about 10 meters. So right away there's a problem here. One of the units is centimeters, the other one's meters. And the question becomes, which one do we go with? That comes down to the density. It says the density of the wood is 380 kilograms per cubic meter. So when I write down the density, it's 380 kilograms per meter cubed. So now when I go to do the volume, I need meters cubed. So I'm going to take this diameter, 50 centimeters. I got to change it to meters. All right? So remember, there's 1,000 meters. There's 100 centimeters in a meter. So your diameter, which is 50 centimeters, is really 0.5 meters, which means your radius is 0.25 meters, right? It's half. All right, that's the trick here. All right, so here we go. We go volume. It's a cylinder, so it's pi r squared h, right? Remember the volume of a cylinder right here. Pi r squared h, right? So we're going to go pi times the radius squared, 0.25 squared, times our height, which is 10 meters. Right, and we're going to get our volume. Right, we're going to get a decimal answer, right, because we're going to need the round anyway. Right, so we got pi times 0.25 squared times our height, which is 10. All right, so our volume is 1.96, let's say. What do they say to round to? Well, we're dealing with money, so we got to go 2 decimal places, so let's go an extra. 1.963 meters cubed. All right? All right, it says they could be sold at a rate of $4.75 per kilogram. All right? So what I'm going to need to do now is I'm going to need to find the mass. And again, you could either use density equals mass divided by volume, or if you're working with the units, you would see that you need to multiply 380 kilograms per meter cubed times our volume, which is 1.9, I'm going to use parentheses, 1.963 meters cubed. And that's going to give us our mass of one piece. All right? All right. If you use the number you had already, then you're not rounding anymore. It's going to give you more of an exact number. So I got 746.128 kilograms. All right, now they're talking about money. All right, so they're saying that they could sell this for $4.75 per kilogram. So again, I like working with the units because now I'm going to multiply 746.128 kilograms times $4.75 per kilogram. See that? And guess what? The kilograms are going to cancel out, and that's going to give us a dollar amount. And again, if I use the number from the calculator, that's going to give me the exact value, or the closest to the exact value. All right, so if I'm rounding to the nearest cent, that's going to be $3,544.11, because that 9 is going to make you go up. So $3,544.11. Now, these application questions can get pretty, involved. They want to say, determine and state the minimum number of whole trees that must be sold to raise at least $50,000. So one of them, they can get $3,544 for. They want to know how many trees for 50,000. So hopefully you just see that. You're going to do 50,000 divided by 35, 44, 11. All right. They want at least, so that means you're going to have to go up no matter what. No matter how this rounds, you're going to got to go up. All right. So 50,000 divided by 3544.11 is 14.1. But if you sell 14 trees, that's not going to be enough. So you got to go up to 15 trees. All right. I'm going to have you work on the next couple of questions. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this one question on population density, and then you could practice the rest of this worksheet. All right, so look at number 7, but it should have been number 8. All right, the last question on this page. It says, as of 2015, the most densely populated state in the U.S. was New Jersey. All right, the 2015 population of New Jersey was 8,957,907 people with 1218.1 people per square mile. As soon as you see this, this is your density, but in this case, we're going to call it population density. All right? Now, here's how population density is different, and if you're using the formula, it could get jammed up. Right? Density equals mass divided by volume. All right, population density, that's going to be our D. All right? The mass is really the number of people, and the volume is really going to be the area here, okay? So when they ask what is the approximate land area of the state of New Jersey, we're trying to find the volume, but in this case, it's area. So if I'm using this formula, it's going to be 1218.1. I'm going to write people per mile squared equals, the area is what we're trying to find, so that's the bottom. And M is the number of people. And if I cross multiply, you'll see. Area times that, we're going to say A. So I'm going to get 1218.1A equals 8,957,907. And what I'm going to have to do is to get A by itself, divide. And that's going to give me, I wrote that wrong, 1218.1. There's no decimal there. All right, and that's going to give me the area. So 8,957,907 divided by 1218.1. And that's going to give me 7353.99. And we're going to round that to the nearest square foot. So 7,354, square miles. All right, but if you were working with the units, all right, hopefully you'd see that you'd have to divide, because you got to do people and people. If they're both in the numerator, you got to divide those out to cancel out the people. All right, so try the rest of these questions and email me if you got any questions. Talk to you soon.